Alright, so when it comes to trading, there's a couple of different styles, a couple of different techniques that I use when I do my trading. When you trade on the short term, there's a difference between trading short term and trading long term. So short term, yes, I will depend on my indicators a lot, and I will depend on a lot of things to show me entries and exits. But I've started this, what's this? This is a $50 account that I have started now, so that I can grow this account with you, to show you guys that yes, you can take a $50 account, which is there, and you can build it up. So I'm on MT5, and the broker that I use is Tickmill. It's called Tickmill because I'm in South Africa. It's a very, very nice a broker to use. They've got low spreads, very nice. It is absolutely fantastic. They are very, very, very nice when it comes to trading, and I've been using them for the last year and a half, and it's such a great experience with them. If you draw money out of your trading account, it takes 3 days, and it's in your account, no questions asked, no nothing. It's such an easier way. So I do have 3 accounts. I've opened up this one here, which is the other 2 accounts are my bigger accounts that I'm not going to trade on that now. We're going to work on this $50 that I've opened up here. So $50 is a small. So for a lot of people, $50 is a small amount. So how can you grow this account? Well, we're going to grow this account together. Coming to trading, there's 2 different styles. On this account that I've opened here, the $50, I'm going to start off by doing long trades, long-term trades, swing trading, if you want to call it swing trading. I'm not going to do any scalping on this account. Personally, in the beginning of trading, yes, I did a lot of scalping, but these days I like putting a trade in and letting it go, because I've got a family, I've got a life, so I'm not going to sit in front of a computer screen the whole day looking at trading opportunities. In the mornings I do 15 minutes, 20 minutes, just do some research, see what the market's going to do, see where the market's at, and then I do my technical analysis. You can do your technical analysis on TradingView, which is it's a free platform to use. You get a free version, and then you of course get the paid version as well, but I don't use the paid version. I used to, but I don't need to use the paid version because I don't use 20 indicators on my thing. I do price action trading and I do long-term trading. So let's start. I'm going to switch over to the US 30, the Dow Jones. So how I start off is I'm on the 4-hour chart. You can see Dow Jones, the US 30, 4-hour chart. So what I do is on the 4-hour chart, I reverse out completely as far as I can. And then once you've reversed out, you find areas of fair value, areas where you see a lot of times the price action has crossed it, has touched it, has gone to it. So that's the way I operate, and the way I do my things is by looking for areas of fair value. So as you can see, this is an area of fair value because it has been tested a lot of times, it has been touched a lot of times. I just don't know why this thing is so bloody slow now, but anyways, let's see if this one will move a bit quicker. Alright, so this is an area of fair value. As you can see, it's been tested a lot. There is some sideways movement within this area. If you can find an area that has got a lot of sideways movement, ranging markets, you know that is areas of fair value. That's where buyers and sellers come together and they say, alright, let's hack it out and let's fight it out. Let's see what happens with the price. So this is an area of fair value. This is the first thing I mark out, is to see where there's been a lot of interest in this zone. Then from there I start tracking. When it breaks down this area of interest, I mark it with a normal trend line. I draw a trend line. Okay, so it went from there to there, from there to there. It didn't quite make it to that area, but it's fine. It went down, and where that one stops, I put a line there, a trend line there, a horizontal line. So it didn't quite make it to that zone. This is now, before I make my trading decision, I see what happened in the past, because the history tells you more or less what the movement is of where it's going to go. So from there, I mark it out. It went down to this line. I say, all right, that's where the latest resistance was, and came all the way back up to this area of fair value. From the area of fair value, it broke right down again, came right back down and tested this area. It went past that previous area of support, went right past it, and now it's got a new area of support, which I will move this line to say, all right, this is the new area of support. Right over there. Let's just get it right back down to there, and you can see it made a nice double bottom there as well. Oh, that's nice. So now I take my trend line and I mark it out. So it went from there, from this area of fair value, it went right down to this area there. From here you see a nice double bottom forming. Now it went all the way up to this area of fair value. It touched it. So now we are in a very nice spot with the US 30. How I'm going to trade this now is quite pure and simple. So I am at that area of fair value. So now I will go closer to see exactly what the market is doing in this at this stage. Area of fair value, it touched it once, twice, three. It actually is in that area of fair value. So what could happen now is, let me get my trend line out there. If I see that, okay, there is another area of fair value. It looks like there was sideways movement there. So this is the next level of interest that I'm looking at. That level right over there. Let me just mark it out properly and straight. So this is the next area of interest that I'm looking at. If price action decides to break through this level right over here, I'll be looking at selling opportunities, and I will put a sell order in, and I will ride it all the way to this area here, if it gets that far. If I see a double bottom forming or any other reversal pattern forming, I will jump out of the trade. But my estimate that I can see from where it might go if it decides to go down is between these two lines, is between here. So from there on, I would be watching it. It should make it to there. If it goes down, I will look at it to go to there. But from my side, this will be a sell. As soon as I see it's breaking this level here, this interesting level over here, as soon as it starts breaking that, I will definitely know that, okay, we are busy going down, and I'll look at some selling opportunities. If price action decides to break through this level of fair value, I will wait for it to pop out on the top and come back down for a retest into this level of fair value, and I will look for some buying opportunities. For now, it still looks like this level of fair value is holding up nicely, so in my mind, I am still on the selling side of this. So once it breaks through, you can see there's your 200 as well. As soon as it starts trending below the 200, I'll be looking for selling opportunities, and I will know more or less where I need to go and where I need to trade at. Yeah, so once it breaks down past this level, I'll be looking for some more selling opportunities, and I will sell it, because it might go all the way down to here, because we are trending below this level of fair value. This level of fair value has been holding up quite nicely. If it breaks above it, I'll look for some buying opportunities. So that's the way I trade and how I use my how can I say it, price action and support and resist levels and fair value levels to make an assessment of where I need to trade and where I need to go. Now, if you were trading normally and you said, all right, this is now a level of resistance here, and it's breaking through a level of resistance, you look for a retest there, and you put a buy order in, and then it just starts breaking down, you will know why. It needs to break above this level of fair value. It needs to break far above it, and then come back down for a retest before you can look for buying opportunities. Because for now, it still looks like it's going to be a sell. But I will keep you guys updated as I go along. Have a good one.